All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this important study on servant leadership. And as I was saying before, and for those who may not have watched my previous video on servant leadership, introduction to servant leadership, you can always go back and find that important and good video for you. You can always listen to what we're talking about. So I was making an introduction to servant leadership in just brief. As I was talking about leadership as servant leadership, focusing on empowering followers to also excel in the activities. It talks about having servant leadership relations, servant leadership relation to the followers. So it's important to know all this. But today, at this point of time, I want us to talk about four values, which are important when you are a leader. One of these is very important. It's called the strong teamwork orientation. Now, as a leader, it is important that you create a team. As servant leaders always have this power and means or know-how in bringing people together. It's a mastermind of professionals. So you bring people together so that they can able to discuss an important matters of an organization. So you create a teamwork which is able to help you out and bring important skills, important knowledge, important discussions in ensuring that the organization excels. Those who understand the power of a strong team have always invested in bringing people together. They have not been working in a way that bring themselves up, but they have worked towards bringing the organization up. Now, if you want the organization to grow, you must create a strong team. Orient your people in a manner that brings them together in proper discussions of an organization. They come in a way that's going to work together in formulating the agenda of the organization. So formulating strategies of an organization. So you're bringing them together in that particular way. So one of the most important values of a leader, of a servant leader, is the ability to bring the strong team, to create that strong team, orient the people to come together strongly in ensuring that this formulation and of the principles and the strategies or the agenda of the organization is done in a manner that is concrete and achievable, because when people come together, much is expected. So don't forget to bring that in line. Now, as you continue to listen to this, don't forget to subscribe so that you continue to listen to more. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more as we proceed. I give you that's an opportunity to have that one sink into your mind about strong leadership orientation. So if you have that strong orientation of a team, a strong oriented team, you're going to succeed as a leader. It's a very important value. The second thing that I want to do is decentralization of decision making and power. This is something that not many leaders will love, to decentralize power and decision making. Wow. Now, when I was talking to some leaders, and I was telling them that sometimes you need to decentralize power and decision making so that you have your employee having power to make some decisions. Decisions are best made. Decisions are best made at where work is being done. Now, if you have a leader at the front desk, for example, or a leader at the field. So if you are an engineer and you have a leader at the field, your foreman, which decisions do your foreman have to make when at the field? Which powers have we empowered him to make some decisions there and then? Do you trust that they can make some decisions? Do you have such kind of power? So I wonder, when a foreman is in the field, finding out now the road is being made, which powers as a lead engineer have you made sure that he can make at the field? Okay? So if you are a CEO, what decisions have you decentralized to ensure that your director of marketing can make without really consulting you? And when it is made, you hold onto it. You carry it home and carry it forward as your own decision. Or they have to consult you in every particular thing that they have to make. If you are a corporate leader and you are working and having so many people there, how have you decentralized the decision making? How are they going to have that power to make such decisions? Because there are decisions that are best made at the point where the job is being done. Or should they keep calling you? Should they wake up at night to make when some decision have to be made? Because I understand there's some organization, one of the organizations that we are making a model of organization leadership model, and they were working in shifts, that those working to the day, that those working to the night, and the head does not work to the night. So as you are having your good sleep at night, should you be called upon on when some things have to be made? So it's important that you decentralize some of these things. Not everything I know, but decentralized decision making and power is important. When you go home, you are comfortable that work is going to be done even without you. When you can go up in the morning, get that this happened and this was done. And this all was done, and you carry on that and make sure it is a good thing. So decentralizing power. Take a minute and think if this makes sense to you, or it's possible for you to decentralize this power or decision making so that people can make them on the ground where things are being done. Take a minute and see how this is going to be useful to you and the organization, and ensuring that this organization really does well. The third value that I want to talk about is equality assumption. No, assuming equality. Now, leadership that is based on servitude assumes equality, where we have good relationship between leader and follower relationship. A leader relating well with the servant or the follower. And how is this important? Is that when this happens, it means you are going to relate well with your followers, your people who are working on behind you or under you, and that they are going to be comfortable, they are going to be strong, they are going to be willing to do things because you are watching. You have that relationship, equality. You and your employee, for example, should run the organization in a way that shows that all of you are equal. Nobody is above the other. Nobody is inferiorated. Nobody is looked down upon. Nobody is being stepped upon. You understand? All of you become equal in ensuring this service delivery. Why is this important? Is that you need this follower, or you need this employee, and the employee also needs you as an employer. So that's the equality we're talking about. We're not talking about that they need to be paid well, just like you. If you are getting your 9 million as a CEO in big company, for example, that people have today, or for example, you're earning 200,000 as a leader, I'm not talking about inequality whereby your follower or your colleague also should be having 200,000 as a pay. No, that's not the equality we're talking about. We are talking about an equality in service delivery that ensures that an organization is run properly without any favor or any fear. So you leading the people and ensuring that they're working well, they become energetic, you ensure their energy is proper, you ensure that their health is well, ensuring that they are working in ensuring that your goals or the objectives of the organization is achieved. Don't have your followers or your employees feel they are inferior. Don't make them feel as if they do not know what they're doing. Don't make them feel as if whatever you say is fine. Let them know that you are together in this. Let them know that you are together in this. Let them know that you're working together. Let them know that all of you are one. Let them know that you're working together. Let them know that you can consult them. Let them know that they can consult you at any time. Let them know that in any decision they make, you are behind them. You got their back. You've got their back in everything they do. So when that equality is reached, trust me, you'll have smooth leadership. So those people who have been asking me, coach, I have very difficult people. I have people who don't listen. I have people who are not well trained. There are no people who are not trained. If there are people in organization, if there are people working under you who are not trained, you are a failure as a leader. But remember, you have not failed. I've just made that statement because it's what it is known, but you are not failure. There's something you need to learn, okay? So if the people who have not mastered the work, then there's something you have not done, you have not trained. Or have you trained them? You need to train them so that they can work well, so that you become equals. When your people do not know what to do, they cannot be people, employees of equals. You cannot be employee of equals when there's something that cannot be done by your junior because he has not been trained, he has not been coached to do that sort of thing. So, as a servant leader, you need to do that and make sure that things work. So, and there you relate well, you are good people together, you are doing things together, you are consulting them, and also they are consulting you, and things work well. So remember, assumption of equality. Assume equality with all your colleagues, with all your followers, and all your juniors, so that you all work well. All right, another thing that I want to talk about is the reward assumption. When you are a servant leader, give people ability to work for and show some reward, rewarding the people, the good things they have done. Not be a leader who does not see good things, small improvement on people, and assume some reward. Give some little gift for those who have done well, or those who are working in shift. You can reward a particular shift on something that has been done well. So when you do this, leaders, you energize your people. The people become energetic. They work so hard, work smartly. They become resourceful because they know, they can do things. I am going to get some things out of it. When I do this thing, when I achieve these goals, this may happen to me. It must not be all the time, but once in a while, making sure that you feel them comfortable and make them happy, making your colleagues happy, your employees happy, because you've done something, they've done something good, they have achieved their goals, they have made sure your organization excels. Don't assume that they must work, because you are paying them, they must work to ensure that your organization work well. No. That mentality should not be there as a servant leader. Okay? So when your people have done well, now they have worked so hard, an appreciation does not cost you much. An appreciation can range from, a stipend or just an item bought for that particular person to appreciate them, or just even a good trip out, taking them out to relax for 1 day or 2 days, and they are coming back more re-energized even than before, just because there's something that was done. Reward those people, make them look nice, let them that what they have done it's not free. You have recognized that their work has made the organization grow. Their work has made your department excel within the organization. Ladies and gentlemen, these are 4 wonderful values that you can embark on. You can work towards to ensure that your organization work well, your people grow and become energetic. Because don't forget that servant leadership is about the growth of the colleagues, of your juniors, of your followers. It's about that. For this to happen, these 4 values need to be maximized. Make good use of them. And when you do this, you're going to excel. People are going to grow. You're going to be training them to grow. They're going to ask questions. They're going to get good answers. You're going to consult them. They're going to consult you. You're going to do well. You're going to reward these people, for the good things they have done, for ensuring that the department grows and excels. You're going to have the quality, leader, follower, good relation. You're going to have the decentralized power in decisions and making, and also power. You're going to also have strong team which is well oriented, well developed, well trained. And trust me, you're going to see the difference. For those who ask me about how they are going to bring their people back, the people who are rebelling and when they make decisions, this is some of the things you're going to work on. When you work on this, you're going to bring that trust back. Trust me, the trust is going to be brought back. So if you want to have the trust back as a leader, the people who are rebelling, people who are not comfortable working with you, and many things have been happening, especially in this time when we're having difficulty having together. When these things work for you, when you bring these things on board, when you bring equality assumption, when you bring reward, when you bring decentralization of power, and building and creating a strong teamwork orientation, then you're going to have trust back. People are going to trust you back. People are going to believe in you back, and everything that you had lost is going to be retained. Restore that which was lost, my friend, with these 4 values. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you. Goodbye.